it's impossible to work at an optimum speed. It's not 14 people on a Chuck Fu show, just gang banging a truck and getting it knocked out like crazy. It's the two of us putting heart and soul into a truck, not just throwing bolts at it, but making sure it's right.
Yeah.
So, to me, that's more important than knocking 20 trucks out a year. I'd rather knock out the trucks that come out of here I know are correct.
Each truck has sweat and blood with it.
Right. Absolutely. That is the truth. Blood, sweat, and tears with every single one.
Now, I've heard of an aggravation. You start on a project, and you usually agree to take so much money explain the steps, and then sometimes it stops. You got to shove it out. Tell us about some of that.
There are
that hardship.
Yeah, there are customers that get so far. At some point during a project, life happens to everybody, and over the course of a year-long, 18-month-long process, life happens to us just like life happens to the customer. And I've had customers that get divorced, whatever the case may be, financial hardships, and projects have to be put on hold. It happens. There's no way around that. I mean, it's life. It happens.
But a lot of times, people don't understand when you shove one out, or if it has to go outside, it sets it back.
Oh, absolutely. It plays havoc with our scheduling. Absolutely.
And costs them more money because you got to correct things that, although you've got a lot of indoor storage, that
Sure.
the outside doesn't happen
Right.
that much.
Yeah, most everything is stored inside.
What's your passion in life in general?
My passion? My passion is working with my hands. I loved my attitude of DIY. How far can I take that? What can I do myself? How broad can I make it? And my family is my passion too. And that's, everything I do, is always, that's my number one priority. So the more I learn, the harder I work, and the more I'm able to provide for my family. So, yeah.
Same question.
Definitely, probably the same answer. I think both of us are very family oriented, and 100% of my priority. Hell, I'm sure customers wouldn't want to hear it, but it ain't this business, it's my family. And my family comes first before everything else. And the business, scheduling, all that will still be there. But you got one shot around in life with your family. That's it. That is absolutely my passion. That's what drives me. That's what gets us out of bed every morning. We want to do better for our families. We want our kids to have things that we never had, obviously, and I think that's the American way, ain't it? We always want to do better for the next generation. I want my kids to do better for my grandkids. That's how that works, and I think that's what drives me. That's my passion.
Have you ever participated in the Great American Go-Off Challenge before?
Heard of that?
Did you have a vehicle in it 2 years ago?
No.
So this is the first.
This will be the first one.
Okay. Do you have any old photographs, clips, movies that you can share with us later?
There's bunches on YouTube.
That's right. You're one
got
of the
lots of
ones
them
that
on
has
YouTube.
that.
I think I was the first one to start putting builds on YouTube, if I remember correctly.
I think you, at least in this scout industry.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I think some people copied.
Oh.
Kind of jumped on the bandwagon a little bit.
Hey, when good things happen, what happens?
Right.
You're mimic.
Most sincerest form of flattery is imitation, I think.
What do you see as your strengths and your greatest strength?
I'd say our strengths as a business or as a team.
Let's go both.
Okay.
First as a business, Silverback Custom, and then you two as a team.
I'd say our strength as a business is the experience that we have. I think there's a lot of Johnny-come-latelys in this industry, and people who might not have the same experience and time in this industry that we do. So I think it's a big strength for us. I've been around the block once or twice with these scouts. I know what works and what don't work, how things should be done, and shortcuts that shouldn't be taken that I see every day. I think that's a big strength for anybody wanting a vehicle restored by us. It's going to be done right. It might not be done fast, but it'll be done right. When you get it back, it's going to be like it ought to be. And so I think experience is probably our number one strength. That and that all couples into we do it all in house. It's all here.
And then you two as a team.
As a team, like I said before, we the way we think, our process of work is spot on. I mean, usually when we're doing a restoration where we're on the same project, it's usually we know the steps that need to happen. So he's on the step right after I get done with something, this process needs to happen. He's like right there, or vice versa. I'm right there, and it's usually we're like, we can always call each other asshole or something, like, hey, I was gonna do that, but we're just, right in line with each other. I mean, that's how we've always been. I mean, that's great for, a time standpoint too. I mean,
oh yeah,
we do really well. We in what 10 plus years that we've worked together, we've never fought. I've never had a quarrel ever, and that's one of our biggest strengths. I think because we can get along. We can do any of this, and so.
Do you see your team growing, or is it the same problem we have? We can't find good labor.
It's impossible to find good labor. It's just in this industry especially, it's a nightmare. I've tried,
Yeah.
the hoops that you have to jump through, and it is just it's a nightmare to try to find people that in the restoration industry, you have to have a passion for it. You have to care about it. If you don't care about it,
it shows in your work.
It definitely shows in your work. And this isn't the kind of work that you want somebody that's just half-assed going at because they want to collect a paycheck at the end of the week. You have to really care about that, about what's being built. And that is few and far between these days. You just don't see younger guys coming up in this industry that care about that. They just don't have the passion.
But you're always looking.
Always.
You would add to the team if you could.
Oh, definitely.
Even if it's just a reliable nut and bolt take off, put on.
Sure.
You can't keep them.
You can't keep them. That's the problem.
Would you consider yourself a purist, either one? I know you said you like the new.
Yeah, I'm new school. I'm not. I'm very pro touring. I'm very. I don't know. Not so much flashy part, but just seeing what you can do to.
But you have respect for like the Snow Star. Put it the way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
You respect that.
Yeah, that's
the purist I'm talking about.
Something that's a one-off. And I mean, it's not one-off. That's something that's rare and everything like that. Yeah, I mean, definitely. You want to keep that around for future purists and stuff like that. But me personally, I'm all about taking something and.
He wants to chop it up. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah.
He's just trying to be nice and say.
Not chop it up. but you know, just, I don't know, make it my style.
Yeah.
You know, but still have, you know, hey, yes, this is an international or whatever I may be working on, you know.
What about you?
I wouldn't say I'm a purist. I do appreciate a scout at its base. I do. I've had a lot of scouts over the years. I know their capabilities. Just bone stock, Scout's a great vehicle. So do I appreciate what they can be just like they are? Absolutely. And I would say the mildly modified, what I would probably consider a purist Scout, is 75% of our business. But the fun builds,
Yeah.
they're fun. You know, that's something that you can stretch your legs creativity-wise. There's fun new, you know, when you're building anything you have your hands on, my mind goes a million miles an hour all the time. And I think, man, if we could tweak this or, you know, re-engineer this just a little bit. And you can't do that on a purist truck. So you have to wait for a customer that gives you the latitude to have fun. You know, they give you that blank check, that carte blanche to just say, do what you want to do, you know, build me a nice truck, and then we can have fun. Then you can stretch your legs a little bit. And I like that.
Now, this gentleman here knows, tell us about, this is his vision, but he knew about the Great American, or the venture.
When
build-off.
this project all started, no, actually it was before the build-off came along. And
This was Operation Badass.
correct.
That's what
And
it was called, YouTube segments.
he kind of had a vision for what he wanted, you know, but he gave me a blank slate and said, do what you know, use some of the ideas, unfortunately.